Welcome back. We are here again with the Told Games Foundry, playing through the Blackwood chapter of Elder Scrolls Online. Having a quite good time, exploring mostly these last couple sessions, but hopefully we'll put the exploring on pause a little bit and do a little bit more advancing of the storyline. We have been... First off, if you want to be notified of when I'm going on stream, do please follow and do please check in and participate in the chat. Let me know that you're watching. I'd love to interact with you a little bit and chat away. So, other things that are going on, I am working on another potential Elder Scrolls related stream series, so stay tuned for that. In terms of what we're doing here with the Blackwood chapter of Elder Scrolls Online, I'm looking at streams on Wednesdays and on Sundays, mostly, both of them midday. Wednesdays is starting at about 10:30, and then around 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. So 2 streams there, and 2 streams on Sunday with about 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock on Sundays, with, a little bit of a 1 hour break in between to recharge, get lunch, mostly just to get coffee, because, darn it, life runs on coffee. Cheers to you. Yep, that's a nice Kirkland signature brew right there. Alright, so, at this point, why don't we go ahead and move on over into the game itself. Here we have my character, Maria Stuarda, named after Donizetti opera. Most recently, we had traveled to the remains of an Argonian village, right here, called Stone Wastes, apparently. And it had been attacked by a warlord, an Argonian warlord, that I believe is in an ancient keep nearby the village. Let's see, we're not quite near the village yet. It's just on over this direction. Yeah. I think there's this massive keep that the warlord is based out of. Sharp Eye Clan, I believe, is what the warlord is leading. Yeah. Well, anyway. Argonians, ancient Argonians, used to build these large ziggurat-like fortresses. Anyway, I did do some research, just a wee little bit of research into Argonian lore. I was mentioning that this is near the end of the Second Era in Elder Scrolls terminology. With the end of the Second Era is with the ascension of Tiber Septim to be Emperor of all of Tamriel, unifying Tamriel. Well, almost all, little pockets here and there. Tiber Septim, of course, then became the 9th Divine, known as Talos. He apparently was a dragonborn, and you can find out more about that mostly in Skyrim. That's relevant. The 4th Era that started the 3rd Era. 3rd Era comes to an end in Morrowind. 4th Era... Is that right? Well, I still didn't figure that part out. Can't recall it at the moment. I get it sorted out in my brain for a little bit, and then it all just leaves again. So, anyway, we are here in the Second Era, long before the events of Skyrim. Right now, there is, in terms of what's happening in the world, this is the continent of Tamriel, with its various zones, and wayshrines and houses, of course. I wonder, can I filter out houses. Objectives? No, I want to keep those on. Group members, dig sites. I want those. Houses. Collected houses. I wish I could hide the houses that I don't own. Oh well. So, anyway, we have Cyrodiil here, the home of the Imperials, named, of course, after the emperors and the various. Right now there isn't an emperor, and there are 3 warring factions, kind of this area of the map, this area, and this area. Each of the 3 branches are factions, 3 banners, they call them. The Ebonheart Pact up in this direction, the Daggerfall Covenant off in this direction, and the Aldmeri Dominion, which may sound familiar to Skyrim players, off in this direction. And each has the homelands of 3 different races incorporated into them. They're all warring for this center area here. Okay. Yeah, the White Gold Tower. That would be interesting. Someday I'll venture that way and find out what that's all about. But right now, we're working with DLC, and the DLC involves this area here. Maybe also this area? I don't know what's in there, actually. But, yeah, Blackwood is an area that's near Merkmere, over off to the east of here. But off to the west is Elsewhere, the home of the Khajiit. And to the north, most importantly, for this purposes, is Cyrodiil itself. There's this great river called the Nibben that winds its way all the way up into Cyrodiil. Up into there. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. See, you can even see the Nibben River snaking its way into the center there. And on this Nibben River, there's a major city called Leyawiin. A lot of the focus of things happens there. At this point in the story, Leyawiin is its own independent city-state, although a number of council members from the former emperor, these council members have retreated to Leyawiin, and that's kind of where the main part of the story is taking place. For now, we're just helping this village deal with a warlord. Okay.
Still standing, chum? Legs
This
aren't
guy's a
wobbling
drunk.
from fear or drink? No, I don't suppose I need worry about that for someone with your epic fortitude. Ho ho, more than enough. These people feel a deep fire in their bellies, but someone needed to fan it until the flames shoot out their mouths. We have done this very thing. And with the addition of 3 winds of stone wastes, we are unbeatable. You're right, he isn't here with us, but make no mistake, I spent many turns of the season at his side. He's brash and filled with bees, but you'll find few.
Mirta is an enchanter. These so-called 3 winds. There's 1, 2. Mirta is the 3rd. And then there is a 4th wind, of course, because you always have winds in force. That one apparently started this tale dead. My hunch is that they are going to promote Nuxul here to be one of the 4 winds by the end. But we'll see.
Ah, you arrive. And you managed to rouse Otumi Ra. An impressive act. Especially
We
for
fetched
an
her
outsider
daggers.
such as yourself. Of course I am. How silly to even ask. The winds of stone wastes have stood up to much worse than a flint. That is true. Perhaps
Sure.
you are right that I should not underestimate the danger that might be present behind those walls. You know, you might not have made a bet.
I'm an Agronian. You can make me a wind if you want, I suppose. But I don't want to stick around this town.
At least I think that is you. I could be having ale visions again. Anyway, you have done it. The winds have reunited, ready for battle. Because you convinced them. Well, 2 of them, at least.
Okay, what is the plan?
Has Otumira
Sorry,
carried
tweaking
me
my
back to
mic
the
stuff
village,
here.
We started discussing you, and how strong, courageous, and wise you are. And attractive, too. Did I mention that?
That's twice now that he's mentioned his libido. Anyway,
We hoped you might join their assault on the ruins. Help drive out Nazosa and his dry skin.
yeah, okay, let's take out
Once
Naxhosa.
again, I fight by your side, Otumira. My scales have itched for this moment.
Let your blades sing their horrible song, Elosi. I delight in the tune.
Here we go.
Off with you, Swit!
Gotta admit, I do like Elosi's outfit. In we go.
We are under attack! Those dumb villagers think they can take us! Hold the line, you cowards, and protect those weapons! Ah, my friend! Up here! I have need of you! Oh, I can feel the power surging in me. Why does anyone want to push anything over? To smash stuff, of course. Oh, I would...
Really? Okay.
A crushing
That's
like
it.
none other! Now hurry, seek out Nazosa.
Oh, what a shame. Miri, you get me, right? You know, the architecture of this place being destroyed by something like that.
Psst. Outsider. Over here. Quickly.
Jumping is really wonky in this game. Okay, here we go.
Look. Up above us. Prisoners from the village kept for sick entertainment. How many of them are... You see those pulleys up there? They control the cell doors. I can cut them, but someone needs to open the grate in front of them. Under the southwest tree, you'll find... Huh. Don't worry. This I can manage. Just open the grate for me, so I... Once you turn the crank, I can reach the other, and the cell should unlock.
Alright. She's an interesting one. Reminds me of Quen in the Thieves Guild. Always climbing up on stuff. Nova can now be morphed. And I got a Sash of Frostbite. Oop. Let's deal with things here first. That blue sash is definitely going to be an upgrade, so let's do that. Yeah. Empty gold belt, part of the Frostbite set. Also part of the Frostbite set, but even more magicka. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, alright. Nice for a belt. Little round buckle. Up there she goes.
We're free. I never thought to see the day. Thank you.
Good job.
Continue the fight. Remove these pests from our home.
Alright.
I really don't like your odds.
Oh. Those plates lit up. I wonder if they were a trap of some sort. Yeah, they probably do something, but only when they're armed. Man, gaining levels and all sorts of stuff today. Boy, I'm not used to using an interrupt by pressing. It's an odd-looking shield. It's just a maple shield. I want it. I'm not used to pressing one of these bumper buttons to do an interrupt. Usually to interrupt you do shielding and then you bash. But I can do it at a distance using my destruction staff ability. But I also just got a blue Leowin plate. And I do not need to be looking at my guild chatter. I am on a couple of guilds. Boy, I really don't do much with them except to do trading. If you,
Finally you show. Boss, I have need of you.
Yeah. Normally I do a lot of stuff solo, and so I don't play with guilds very much. But having the ESO Plus account, I open all sorts of containers and whatnot, and then sell it. And that gives me plenty of gold to get by. Hey there.
Perhaps you are surprised to see me here ahead of you? Mirta has many secret
sort of.
abilities that baffle the unlearned. But you reached this far on your own, so I am impressed. I would ask your assistance in my attempts to clean out our guests. Oh, please. You knew I would show the moment you placed that banner. Did you really think I'd let Otumi Ra revel in all the glory by himself? I think I know how Nazosa killed Satul Sa. Do you see these weapons? Some mammal liquor enchanted them. With these, a handful of limp
Mammal
fins could
liquor?
fell the strongest of warriors. This
Limp
is how
fins.
they killed Satul Sa, and mean to kill them.
All right.
We destroy them, of course, but I need
Language,
the
boy.
binding word for the enchantment. I refuse to leave these weapons alone, so you need to retrieve them.
Yeah, okay. You said these weapons are enchanted?
What would you
Well,
like to talk?
that dagger was, actually. That's interesting.
Look
The rest
for
of
a
it is
scroll
probably
that was
junk.
recently manhandled by brutes.
Okay.
That turned to some competition.
Bank upgrade. Tailor, leatherworker. I'm gonna go with tailor. Yeah. Okay, I've achieved 963. I'm trying to keep a 3-2-1 ratio going with my magicka, health, and stamina. So, let's bump up stamina 1, and then I'll try and get the magicka and health up to where they need to be. Okay, Nova is capable of being upgraded. I also have Backlash. Let's see what this does. Cast instant, but duration 6 seconds. Expanding beam of pure sunlight. Summon an expanding beam of pure sunlight to doom an enemy. Okay, initially dealing 2200 to them. Copying all the damage taken from you. I guess all the damage that they take that you deliver for 60 seconds and releasing 20% of it as if it was more magic damage. Maximum copied damage 13,000. Interesting. Okay, I'll give it a try. Tell you what, I'll put it on one of my bars. I'll assign it to Y. So instead of doing the thing that radiates from me, I'll have a more distance attack that I can kind of. You know what? And I'm even going to. I can open with that, follow it up with the other, with reflective light. Open with that. Follow it up with reflective light, and that does flame damage over 10 seconds. That does it for 6 seconds. Whereas this just does damage every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. Oh, but I get Empower from it. You know what? I like that better. Yeah, so I put both of those on, and then just keep going with
you were
my.
interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. So. Okay. Checking the bookshelves here because there is a possibility that one of them might be a lore book that I have not, like that one, lore book discovered. A lore book that I haven't yet discovered, adding it to my library, and every once in a while, I get a favor increase with Miri by looking at books. Okay. Ooh, not that way. This way. Okay, Mirta.
I should have come down here more often when I lived in the village. These tomes are... Ah! Astute! There is hope for you yet. I'll make sure these weapons trouble us no more. Now we can remove his symbol of...
You know, it was these weapons that were enchanted. Oh, okay. Not the ones on the table.
Now then, let me see what I can do with these.
Oh, well done.
Destroy that banner and the...
Okay. You know, one oddity that always bothered me in games like this, you spend all this time going into these gigantic dungeons that are filled with just dozens upon dozens.
Time to we took everything else. Time to take your life.
So dungeons filled with bad guys. I've always wondered why the good guys didn't just live in the dungeons. They're so much better fortified.
I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
Oh. So much for his reign of terror. Where were those other two guys? Lore book. Lore book. Awesome. I guess I'll meet everybody back in the village.
Bringing a book for travel is well worth the pack space. Shame they're so heavy.
Yeah, I know you like books. If you're wondering why I'm bothering doing this, it's because you might pick up stuff like the recipe of tomato soup. Or I think I got a Leowin something or other for furniture. Those recipes, really, you can go browsing the various guild vendors. And by guild vendors, I mean shops set up by the various player guilds. So you can do that in order to load things up, but and to learn all of the various patterns. But if you want to do it a different way, you can be the one selling those patterns, or you can be using them all yourself on a single character who is your dedicated crafter, and have that crafter learn all of the various recipes. That's the approach I'm doing. Let's burn a banner here.
Warlord the Sosa has fallen! Scatter! Everyone for themselves! Grab what you can!
Yep. Bye, guys. Yeah, so why aren't the good guys using this gigantic fortress? It seems so much more defensible than the village that they're currently in.
Hope we find something.
Deadlands Assassin's Boots. Ooh. Come on, Miri. Let's go.
I cannot complain, but that does not.
I think I'll take that treasure.
They're coming for us.
They did it! The bandits flee!
The village
Yay.
belongs to us again. Sing for the winds.
Sun, bless the winds. They freed us.
Yep, 3 wins.
Here you stand, the stranger who drifted through the mud to save us. And to think, I assumed you were a crow come to pick our bones. We can live in peace once again. Who can ever guess the wind's direction? But I choose to believe so. We reminded
Looks
them
like
of
a
their
shield.
strength when they worked together. I suppose I do not think we will have much trouble rebuilding. Plenty of supplies in the marsh. And of course, we have the best blacksmith who ever wallowed to craft our tools. My spine feels electric from all this hope. Not quite used to it.
I've noticed that the Argonians talk about their spine an awful lot. I think this is just kind of their expression for, I feel something in my gut. Anyway.
After we rebuild the village and I know we are truly safe, I may start selling my wares in other towns. Go north to Dryskin.
Oh well, so much. Still only 3 wins, though.
Ah, it's you. I see you made it through relatively unscathed, and you managed to follow my instructions. Such an upstart bog dog. You know nothing of the journey of Mirta. Yes, I did face death on a frequent basis, but you have seen. Without delay, I will return to my studies. Now that I know the library within the ruins holds treasures, I expect to spend many days.
Okay.
Oh, I stayed away from this life for too long. Solitude is no way to spend my days.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going to Solitude. Not so friendly to Argonians there.
Come on now. I suspect the knowledge of what I plan lurks within your strange but impressive belly. I will drink feats of strength, or perhaps...
Yeah, okay. Hey, you.
There are a lot of relieved villagers here, thanks to your efforts. Well done, friend. The future... I know of no such thing. Today, I will help the village rebuild.
Okay, we have helped the village. Let us
Let's ride.
head southwest to where I see that there is that that world boss, that skull and crossbones. I have not yet defeated whatever boss is there yet, and the best way for me to do so is periodically check in over there when I'm in the area. Let's see, this guy may be going to the very same place, so if I can... Apparently I'm not quite as talented a rider as he is. He's zooming off ahead of me. But if he's going to do the same thing I am, then perhaps... Okay, let's see. Looks like there's a few players collected here. So, very shortly there should be another respawn, perhaps, or they just took out the boss. Well, if they took out the boss, there would be some bodies here. Bother. Okay. So, nobody there at present. Let's just travel around the edge just a little bit. I'm wondering what else is around here. So, into for pure exploration at this point. So, chill out, grab a beverage perhaps, enjoy the scenery for a bit. Ow! Why am I losing health? I guess they really don't want you going that way. Interesting. If you get in water that you're not supposed to be in, yeah, you get eaten by slaughterfish. Well, they really didn't want you going out that way. Let me try doing it a different way. I'll go by way of the road here. So I know that road just simply takes me to that fortress. Is there anything beyond the fortress? I see the edge of the zone, but... you know. Okay, looks like this is only going one direction. No way up there yet. Well, guess we'll pick this up. And a swamp jelly. Okay. I really don't think that there's going to be anything of interest much further this way. Yeah, all I'm gonna see is that wall. And the occasional ore. I was curious, though. There seems to be an exit to the zone in the east or the southeast. And I actually don't know what zone that would lead to. Yeah. Edge of the zone there's nothing but a wall. And here we have the fortress. Ride by, appreciate the architecture. It's a little bit Chinese mixed with Incan. So downstairs we have a family room, and I've been doing some things in the family room lately in terms of furniture and whatnot. I keep furniture and a new television and that sort of thing. I've been having a lot of trouble with speakers. I have this really old set of speakers that I've used for a very long time. Interesting little area here. What was that? One of those Argonian behemoths. Yeah, not bother him. I inherited a pair of speakers from my father way a long time ago. 10 years ago? 15 years ago? I guess 10 years ago. Well, how long was it? No, it was quite a bit longer ago. So 15-ish years ago, I got this pair of speakers from my family. But apparently my family didn't get them new either. They got them as a hand-me-down from one of my more distant relatives. It turns out that they were a pair of speakers from the mid-80s. So they're like 40 years old. Still working fine. The only problem was they were larger than our space with all of its furniture would allow. So we wanted to replace those speakers with something more modest. But I was having a lot of trouble figuring out, well, what was going to be more modest. I have a feeling I cannot cross that river just by swimming. I'm not even going to try. I don't know what river this might be. It doesn't look like it goes very far. Another world boss up there, too.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
That's what I always say. So I have this pair of speakers and a matching like entertainment cabinet that goes with them. Both the Pioneer brand, which I think you could get at Sears way back in the day when Sears was a thing. Sears was like the big thing for all of the best tech out there. For, you know, yard work tools and
Can never have
audio
enough of that.
stuff. They had the best in those decades. Those old Argonian houses here. Soiled tapestry threads. Examine. Oh. It was a lead. That's interesting.
I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something.
I do know this. Hello, Wisp Mother. I'm not gonna bother you right now. Who are you fighting? Oh, Wisp. So anyway, now I have to figure out how to unload these gigantic floor-standing speakers. And I also have to figure out... I've been trying to figure out what to replace them with. Another pair of stereo speakers is definitely one thing. And that seems to be the direction that we're going to go. I was also considering... started with a 5.1 reference pack of speakers from Costco, only to find out that these required an amplifier, which I do not currently own. The amplifier that I had it's only 10 years old, but it's, you know, it's meant for older equipment. So it works really well with the pair of speakers I have, but it only does basically 4 speakers. So left, right, back, left, back, right. Okay, so there is Xanmeer the trophy taker. Do I dare try and do him by myself? Do I think I have enough heals to keep that going? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take that guy on my own. Browse around here for a little bit. I see somebody coming. They may wish to try and take this guy on. We'll see. Thor Leaf. Yeah, he's going to be much better equipped than I. I'm going to wait for him to make the first attack. He's maybe waiting for me. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll be the stupid one.
Come to fight, Seamok! Seamok fights!
Okay. See if that player comes and does anything. Fury, don't die, okay. He is gonna die. He's that nice. Okay, time to heal up. I got my healing my restoration staff equipped, so hopefully I can keep this guy alive. I think there might be yeah, there's another player in here. That's cool. Ha! Miri is dead. Oh, so much for that. Hard to keep track of players in this. Yeah, alright. Got that done. See, often if you just wait around just a little bit, somebody will come along, and it only takes 2 or 3 players to knock him down. One player, boy, tough to do. I have on occasion been able to do it, but not often. Okay, so I got a way shrine here. I was really curious, though, to find out where these roads lead. Got an Aelid structure here. Okay. Hokatse. I don't know what a Hokatse is. Volnak. Discovered.
No, don't give me that look. You only
it's
have
a delve.
Yourself to blame. Oh,
okay,
you
hello.
saw that. Probably think I'm talking to this pig. And, well, fair, because that's what I'm doing. But I have a perfectly good explanation. You see, this pig is my brother, and I desperately need to give him a bath. Don't be fooled by his porkish appearance. Dietlow typically has the same perfect scales as I do, but today he decided to poke around these ruins and irked the local Nereid, Sister of Pools.
Alright.
My thought is, Sister of Pools might see Dietlow bathing in her waters and consider it an act of humility. Then maybe she'd turn him back. I can't return to those ruins by myself. I appreciate the help.
Okay.
I don't know how many people walk right on by when they see an Argonian talking to a pig. I'm not sure if my stupid brother aspires to be a musician. He heard that the best frogs live in these ruins, and he couldn't wait to catch a few for his Vosa saddle. Who knew the Nereid was protective over a bunch of frogs?
Oh, a Vosa saddle. So a couple streams ago, we were exploring Leowyn, or Gideon? Maybe it was in Gideon. One of those. But in the north part, there was a musician just playing this very odd-looking instrument. And along with being a keyed instrument, and it's this big serpent-like shape, and having kind of a hornish sound, it also had a whole bunch of croaking going on in it, which is really bizarre. I guess that is a Vosa saddle. And you put frogs in it.
What's a Vosa saddle? Only the finest musical instrument ever devised. We Argonians love them. Frogs fill the instrument's many cavities, creating unique sounds through the attached horns. The happier the frogs, the better the music.
Okay.
I saw him transform with my own eyes. It was horrible. His scales turned into bristly hair. He grew a snout. My brother left a note, told me what he planned to do and where he planned to do it. I arrived too late to stop him, but I was just in time to...
Okay.
Not much, really. The place is filled with all kinds of wild and dangerous...
Naturally. Alright, so... Vulnak is a delve. It looks like a giant Aelid ruin. So this isn't an exit to a different zone. He's got in the way there. I missed that comment, whatever it was.
There are multiple pools scattered throughout the ruins. I suggest we bathe Tidlo in 3 different pools. That should show the Nereid he's sorry.
Right.
You dare return, little pig, to frighten more of my beloved frogs? Very well. What happens next is on your head.
Alright. This will be different. Something tells me I'm gonna come back here on a later quest. Lore book. Let's check these ones. Every once in a while you might also find a skill book. Increasing your ability in one of the various skill lines. Wait, was there something else up here? No, just a little alcove. Okay. That's probably going to be the exit. Another player here that seems to be doing all of the fighting ahead of time. Switch weapons. Gather bog dog dung. I don't remember what the dung is for. What was I supposed to be getting dung for?
This pool looks humble and inviting. Get in there and scrub my brother. Oh, great water spirit. See how my brother grovels. Can you remove his porkish nature now? Please?
You call this humble? If a pig doesn't suit him, how about a fowl?
Well. Okay. What do you think?
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps we chose the wrong pool?
Okay, just looking at all these bookshelves.
Something. I hope you're watching.
I wanted to find out what Miri was talking about when she referred to Vec and to Set, and my suspicion was correct. Vec is another more familiar name for Vivek, one of the so-called living divines, living gods of the Dark Elves. Set is another one of them, and that is a nickname for Sotha-Sil. A second of the living divines, living gods. Death Hopper Bile. Oh, I bet this is, there was a quest where I had to gather a bunch of ingredients to make somebody wake up, or... Oh, boy, I don't remember now. Well, apparently I'm doing two quests at the same time. It may be that I'm doing a daily quest. There's always a daily... You can, in the main city Leyawind, you can pick up daily quests that will take you to one of the various world bosses and one of the delves. So perhaps this is the delve for the daily quest. Okay. Come on, pick it up. What? Come on, pick it up. Well, it looks like I'm not the only one here. Having trouble with that quest. I'm gonna try it just one more time. Nope. So let me check to verify that what I think it is yeah, the bad luck for... Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Note that it is a repeatable quest though, so it's one that I'll wind up being able to redo later. So we'll just put that on hold. Or we'll try it again some other day. It's not critical to get it done, it just gives me a daily reward. It was an amusing story, though. It was a guy that really had some rotten luck. And somehow all of these excrements were going to help him with his run of bad luck. Anyway, let's keep bathing our...
O powerful Nereid, hear our sorrow. Make Dietlo no longer a chicken. Please.
Is that a look of remorse? I think not. But if a chicken isn't to your liking, how about a tiny lizard?
A guar. No, that's not a guar. What do you call him?
Honestly, Sister of Pools is really starting to annoy me. At least Deet's got scales again, but I can't take him home like this. Let's find him.
Alright. Is it a guar? Shoot. Alright. To the east.
Alright, let's try for mummy.
Keep on, keep on. Ooh, look, a well. I discovered that these give you a health bonus in the previous stream.
All right, Tito. This pool looks appropriately remorseful. Go ahead and soap him up, please.
Here we go.
Come on, water lady. We're sorry already. Please, change my brother back.
This frog frightener muddies my pools and thinks that will earn my forgiveness. After he scared away my beloved croakers. Never.
What does Tito know? Dragon frog, apparently.
Well, crispy cricket legs. I really thought this would work. All Sister of Pools cares about are the frogs that were scared away. So maybe, if Dietlo sings a soothing song at the frog pool, it will calm the frightened frogs, and they'll return to the pool. If that happens, the Nereidish, the frog pool.
Maybe.
It's a bit farther into the ruins. It's where I saw Sister of Pools change my brother into a pig. When...
Okay. Dragon frogs are a thing. I first saw them way out west doing the Thieves Guild questline. Complete opposite end of the continent in Hammerfell. In the desert. No idea why they turned him into a dragon frog of all things. Instead of like a tree frog or a swamp frog. It's more appropriate for this area. Okay, not gonna be able to escape that thing, I don't think. Do Hackwings also have a way to hem you in? Also, Shoes of Frostbite. That is a set of light armor stuff. That should work really well. There we go. Yeah, level 16 versus level 15. Definitely an upgrade. Why? I only have 4 things of Frostbite? Well, this should be the 5th. Okay. Yeah, so, that boosts my ability with frost stuff, and I do have a frost-based destruction staff. That's a restoration staff, but, this is a frost staff. Yeah.
This is the place. Take my brother into the water and get him to sing.
Am I being followed? No. Okay,
Just
here we go.
splash some water on Dietlo. He always sings in the bath.
Frogs.
My beautiful frogs. They've come home. Such beautiful music. What a lovely gift. Sister of Pools forgives you, Dietlo. Be yourself once more. My frogs will sing your song for ages to come.
Dietlo's himself again. Let's get out of here before the Nereid changes her mind and turns him into a torch bug or something.
Alright. Boy, is there no boss in this area? Maybe further on there's a boss yet to go. But you always have a boss in a delve. It's just the thing to do. Not here, though.
Don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Well, this is my last shot. There's a lore book. And this looks like it's a dead end. So how am I supposed to finish this place? Get the achievement. You know, I'm gonna do a quick run. Let's turn in the quest first, just in case that gets me the achievement.
No more frogs, brother. Time to find a different instrument, I think.
What do you think?
I'm kind of beat after all that.
Thank you for helping me get my brother back. I have to admit, he does have talent, but I need to get him to take up an instrument that requires fewer live animals.
Phantom Gore.
Our egg
That's
mother
about
would be
right.
devastated.
Yeah.
Right, of course. Dietlo would still be digging up grubs if not for you. You know,
Great.
come to think of it, I missed out on a golden opportunity while my stupid brother was a pig. I've heard they can sniff out rare mushrooms with their snouts. Well, seeing how my brother actually does have some musical talent, maybe I'll serve...
So yeah, I did the quest in there, but if you'll notice, it's still black. The icon is still black. So there was a boss in there somewhere that I never found. I'm going to do a quick run through and see if I can locate that boss. See where's likely. Maybe up there. I don't recall going up in that corner. So, if I recall, this is not a character very high on stamina, so I have to take little breaks here and there. Okay, so I'm aiming for that little pocket in the northeast. Yeah, there's a den there. I never went in that den. Whoa. those vine things can. Nobody here. But there's a sky shark. Okay, well that was definitely worth going back for. If you get 3 of them, you get a skill point. Oh, there is somebody here. Hello, Wamasu.
You lead.
That's not going to be a boss, though. That's just you know, a tougher creature. So where's there going to be a boss? I suppose you can go through this little thing, huh? No, it's just... They didn't finish building their dungeon, I guess. Yeah, lots of death hoppers around. Those aren't a boss. There's a pond there. Up here? Is there supposed to be a boss here? Come on, where is it? Yeah, there wasn't anything up there. Oh, there he is. That's gonna be a boss. Yeah, see the bar up at the top? Oh, Miri, don't die.
You'll work this knot out of my shoulder while you're at it.
Yeah, I'll just keep going. You don't you worry, Miri. There we go. Got a boss. Completed Volnak. That's what we were looking for. An achievement to go with it. There it is. Somebody must have just beat that boss when I walked through. Okay. And I got, I think, more shoes. Shoes of Frostbite. Okay. Impenetrable. Let's go with these. They both offer Magicka. Both the same level. Alright. I think I have fairly well explored the southeast corner of the map. Actually starting to run low on areas to explore here in Blackwood. Yeah, I just... Oh... I suppose there's right here, this little pocket that I have never finished exploring. But, yeah, there's a dungeon here. I can try and do that solo. See where that goes. But yeah, just making my way up to that little peninsula there. Looks like there's a fort of some sort up there as well. Yeah, let's cut across. Try and cut across anyway. See what's in this area here. See what this dungeon is about. Yeah, let's head off in that direction. keeping the exploring going. Ooh, Sky Shard. Lucky I spotted that. Nice. Okay. Almost every delve has a Sky Shard hidden in it somewhere. So if you're doing a delve, keep your eyes open for places off the main path. Those often have a way of winding their way towards a Sky Shard somewhere. Looks like there's just the start of a road. Probably not down to the
Right now.
Do I want to go in? Looks like this is a path that goes through. You can see the dotted line on the minimap. But before I do that, I want to check out that scenic viewpoint. Avoid that thing. Okay. Runestone. Let's see what we got up here.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Nope. I'm glad that they picked a decent voice actor for Miri. Plateau of the Traveler. Well, something else is going to happen here, maybe a little bit later. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, I have a feeling that, yet again, that's going to be a place I'm going to come back to on the main quest.
Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Okay. Interesting area. Ooh, hey. See that little blue, purplish glow there? That's a thieves' trove. Get some real neat stuff in those troves, and you can see it's marked now with a purple
Off we go.
sigil. That's the sigil for the Thieves Guild. Unfortunately, you only get access to those if you have either the Thieves Guild DLC by itself, or if you have an ESO Plus account, which includes the Thieves Guild DLC. I had wanted the Thieves Guild DLC for years. It was one of the very first things that came out for Elder Scrolls Online. And, yeah, I just never put the money towards buying it. So, only recently I got the ESO Plus account, and with it came the Thieves Guild DLC, and that's why I did a stream all based on the Thieves Guild questline. There was a little thing over here. Yeah. It was quite fun.
Can never have enough of that.
A little bit predictable, but only a little. It wasn't too bad. One unfortunate thing with the Thieves Guild questline here was, in this case, you only became the guild master of the Thieves Guild for a couple hours. So, unlike other games where if you complete the questline, you become the master of the guild, Well, it doesn't quite happen that way here in ESO.
Get back, you fetcher!
In the previous session, we found out what the deal is with these Zan things. They are apparently not quite Argonians. They are what they call Naga. But in this case, a Naga is like an Argonian but taller and with a wider face or a wider mouth. So at a distance you hardly can tell. It's a neat little passage here. Yet again, I have a feeling that this is somewhere I'm really supposed to come by later with an actual quest. But yeah, it gets me where I'm trying to go. Soiled tapestry threads. Is that another lead? It is. Cool. If only I could scry on blue things. Now I'm curious. Check my skills. Check my scrying ability. Unlocked at rank 3. So I need to get up to intermediate difficulty to do the blue antiquities. I guess that one is a little bit taller. I think their fins are often a little bit more fishy than an Argonian normally is. Junk. Now this kind of treasure chest almost always has something, at least something of green quality, and oftentimes somewhat better. Having Miri with me also should improve the quality of stuff that I get from this. Linen breaches of stamina. Okay, let's check out those linen breaches. Yeah, they're gonna be better than the homespun breaches. So level 16, level 4. Yeah, there we go. So my equipment is slowly getting modernized.
Get back, you fetcher!
Yeah, on that one you can definitely tell that the shape of the head is a little different, more lizard-like than this. Mine is almost dragon-like compared to that guy's. Yeah. Boy, if you can get in real close and take a look, you can tell, but other than that, not really. So, as I suspected, that was just a little passageway continuing the dots. On the other side, though, what do I have? Nothing of interest.
Nice hole.
Amasu. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be too much around here. Okay, there's a something over there, a tower, broken tower or something. So I'll try and work my way around to it. Meanwhile, just kind of traveling up the river here and picking up flowers. Water hyacinth actually sells for a pretty good amount on the in the guild markets. What do we got here? Oop, that's not a good thing. Crocodile here, and then we have a couple things across the river. Oh, it's not a river really, is it? More of a kind of lake. You see sometimes that I'm picking up oak and sometimes I'm picking up maple. That I'm seeing two different types of wood harvesting. Similarly, sometimes I see iron ore and sometimes I see, I think at this level, high iron ore.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Some good stuff over here. Bowl of guts. No. Heavy sack. And a chest. I've been baffled by it because as your character grows in level, the quality of the items goes up, but you also still wind up harvesting things like maple. Like, maple didn't ever seem to go away. Maple and iron ore, which are the two lowest level stuff. At least that was what it was until I went to a different character. When I tried out my crafting character, I noticed something slightly different. There were still two varieties of resources that you can pick up, but instead of being the lowest level and the level appropriate for your character level, it was, I think, based on the level that you can craft and your character level. So I think those two things are what determines the two different types of resources that you can gather. Or the two different qualities, I suppose you can say. Whew. A lot of nice resources right in there. Just take a look at this map. A whole bunch of spots there filled out. Let's go ahead and find out what that broken tower icon is all about, though. As I get... And another delve up in the northeast. See that? Yeah, right about there. The road leads right to it. Or trail, I suppose. What do we got here? A little party? Yeah, as you get closer, there's almost always going to be a quest available somewhere.
Leave it to an outsider to bring a curse down upon a sacred shrine.
Ring, anything in the jewelry box? No. But I do see some water. Okay, what's your deal?
Wait, egg friend. If you're headed to the shrine to pay homage, you might want to reconsider. Niswo Somars and the Keepers have their claws full this day. Outsiders have brought terrible trouble to the shrine. Now, I don't know any details, but I heard that a visiting explorer and her manservant did something terrible inside the local Xanmeer. Unleashed a curse, or so I heard. Now the High Priest, Niswo Somars, wants the woman to make it right. Calls herself Lady Clarice Laurent, and her manservant's name is Stibbons. Though they say he is not in good shape. If she's actually going to break the curse, she'll need help. But no one will go near her while the curse... You must have more time on your claws than I do. Plus, it's mighty brave of you to go up against an ancient Argonian curse. Well, if you really want to help this Lady Laurent, what's to tell? Argonian curses are nothing to take lightly, especially curses related to the ancient Xanmeers. So as soon as Niswo Somars oversees the Glenbridge Shrine. The place is dedicated to Sithis and attracts Argonians from far and wide. Outsiders too, for some reason. Maybe it's the Xanmeer. There's one of those stone monstrosities close to the shrine.
So Argonians, their patron deity, I suppose you could say, is Sithis. But Sithis is a complicated deity. Also is a little bit more on the, like, Sithis is the void, is kind of like the non-god, the absence or of existence. So it's a little bit weird. The Dark Brotherhood also has Sithis as their divine patron, and they answer to another figure called the Dark Mother? The Night Mother. There you go. Xanmeer. I've been seeing this prefix Zan in a couple places. The Sul Zan is that race of Naga, a clan of them that I keep running into. They're after destruction. But let's see what Xanmeer is.
Those great stone step pyramids that rise out of the Black Marsh swamps. Our misguided ancestors built them for some reason. The one near Glenbridge has always been a curiosity and was relatively safe to explore.
Okay.
Until the curse, that is. Just keep following.
So Xanmeer, I had my suspicions, but Xanmeer apparently is a ziggurat, like so. I discovered it and gained a level. Enchanting. Sure. Absorb Magicka. Let's grab that one. So I need a 3-to-1 ratio. Let's bump up health next. I have a couple skill points. I think I'll figure out what those are after a bit. Not done exploring. So it is a little Incan. Yeah, the Argonian ziggurats are kind of Incan-like, or Aztec. Here we go. Let's jump inside. Wait a minute, the quest pointed me outside. Am I in the right place? No, I'm not. I need to talk to somebody outside first. Clarice Laurent. I'm wondering if she is the same person that was dealing with some curses in
The claw that
Skyrim.
spills the job bile must be the one to sop it, dry skin. Heed the words and tend to this matter.
No, this is somebody else.
Really? Not helpful, priest. Not helpful at all.
Yeah, definitely somebody else.
You there? Are you for hire? What am I saying? Of course you are. Just look at you. Ah, the kind my manservant Stibbins excels at, I assure you. I was studying the local the kind that comes with a terrible curse, and has the locals all in a tither. Removing curses is never an easy endeavor, and with
Alright, yeah. Definitely don't like her voice actor. I'm just gonna move on. Okay. What do you have?
You and the long-haired dry skin must set things right.
Well, okay. Now I should be able to go and figure it out. Oh, I'm not going inside yet.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Where's Miri at?
To think, I only had a single Stibbins to deal with when the day began.
Oh, another thing about Keshu. That was cool.
Oh, you see what I'm dealing with? How can I return to the Xanmeer and set things right when I have my hands full? No, that would be ridiculous. My Stibbins, the real Stibbins, is still mucking about in the Xanmeer. That's where I left him after he triggered this curse. I went to get help when one of these duplicates followed me. Obviously. They just keep coming. From the Xanmeer, it's some sort of... There were 7. Thankfully, these duplicates lack even Stibbins' pitiful amount of drive and coordination. It shouldn't have wandered very far. Don't we all? I'll tell you what I can, but I'm only certain about what they are not. They aren't illusions, and they aren't exact copies of Stibbins. They could be... I have no special insight into the minds of these things. About the only... Please, I'm sure Stibbins is just dithering about somewhere in the zone. So far, there are the 6 you see here, and the one...
Sounds like Stibbins got tired of working for the lady and is sending her as much help as possible. Okay, wait, where am I supposed to find this duplicate?
I need a break.
Okay, it's just been updated. My map just updated. I have a feeling Stibbins is sending her duplicates because he doesn't want to do the work. Okay. No duplicates so far. Is that it? Yeah, there we go.
Master must be free.
Okay. But while I'm at it, collections, allies, companions. Miri, why'd you leave me? There you are.
I could go for a bit of excitement.
Okay.
So much to do.
All right, you Stibbinses! Attention!
Yes, Laurent.
Oh, Clarice, what hardships you must endure. Finally! One Stibbins is bad enough, but a gaggle? Goo? That makes no sense. Are you quite certain? No matter. I've had enough of this nonsense. A master? Other than me? Back to the shrine. Just so we're clear.
Okay.
We're off! Stibbinses, stay here. Understand? Stay.
Yes, Laurent. Stibbo, stay.
Back again, dry skin. The claw that spills the jub bile.
Save the platitudes and talk to my associate priest.
Very well. She may have more hair than scales, but the dry skin is clever. You have not violated any of our customs, so we are not bound by strictures with you. We may talk of the Xanmeer. The legends say that a dry-skinned sorcerer entered the Xanmeer long ago, when my people were foolish enough to live in such places. He sought up. The shamans of the region banded together. They managed to seal the sorcerer away, deep in the Xanmeer. The shiny-headed one is the sorcerer's prisoner. He serves as the template for the sorcerer to make more servants. Servants that will stop at nothing to break the seal. Curiously, the long-haired dry-skin seems to distract them from their duty.
Okay.
You and the long-haired dry-skin must set things right. I do not know how, for we have no interest in it. Legends say the sorcerer came from a distant land, that he enjoyed poking at roots that are better left buried.
A sorcerer? Now that's something I can work with. I'll meet you in the Xanmeer.
Oh, well. Okay, so on we go. Gonna see how much of this Xanmeer I can do. Is this one of those where it's gonna be a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? Kind of looks that way, doesn't it?
If you insist on following me, then step lively, Stibbenses.
There's a puzzle for later. Dormant Valtum. Kick. No, okay. Alright, what?
I told those duplicates to wait in the hut, but did they listen? And that the duplicates are the key, as it were. I did a thorough study of this hall. One of the side alcoves contains a... Oh, I'm certain of it. Just get a duplicate to stand on the floor plate, and the doors will swing open. Yes, they activated us. Have you seen the prank the locals play on one another? They get a friend to stand within a circle of flowers, then they kick a nearby vine tongue. The vine tongue reflexively grabs anything inside the circle. Perhaps we can use that here. Command a duplicate to wait in that nearby circle of flowers by the water's edge. Then, and people wonder why I consider myself the smart.
Alright. So... nothing going that way. Talk to a Stibbins.
Stibbo, I'm coming. No water
Get
for
him.
Stibbo.
To...
Stibbo, wait.
Okay, so he doesn't like to cross the water. I kick a vine tongue.
I think I have an idea.
No? Okay. Now what?
Oh, wait for Stibbo. Stibbo hate wet. Stibbo, I'm waiting. Stibbo, stay close.
Flowers. About right here.
Stibbo, stand here.
Okay. Do that, and now... kick the vine tongue. There it goes.
Here comes Stibbo. Stibbo, stay here.
No, no. Stibbo, come.
Stibbo, follow.
Up here.
Stibbo, no follow.
Well, that did something, but not what I was hoping for.
Okay.
Nothing is ever simple when it comes to Stibbins. Why should I have expected anything different from these... This switch unlocked the door closest to it. I need you to proceed while you seek the switch that unlocks the main door. I have more than enough to spare, and you'll need one if you come across another floor switch. Just look for the blue fire.
Okay. Oh, I do go across. Do I take the same Stibbo? No, I'll just... maybe it'll just follow me automatically.
Stibbo, stay close.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Now... Miri keeps disappearing on me. Come on, Miri.
It'll be good to get away from the family a bit.
Alright. This one's at least a little different. It's not quite the rescue my 3 brothers issue. So I can swim, but Stibbo does not swim. I might need to lower the water. Okay. Aha, here is a blue bowl.
Stibbo, I'm waiting.
There we go. Let's finish that up. Nothing else to do in there. Now, open a gate. Find a way to open the main doors. Ha!
Here comes Stibbo.
Good call. Okay.
Stibbo, follow.
It's nice of them to put that plate down on the ground to show you that that's where you needed to put your duplicate. Anything interesting on these shelves? Nah. Tangerine dragon frog. Alright, so I guess some dragon frogs are native to here.
Who dares walk the halls of the sorcerer Octavius?
That's me. Rectavius, huh? Oh. More water.
Stibbo, stand here.
More flowers. Kick another plant.
Stibbo, I'm coming.
Bangs his toe. Well done. Well done.
You seek to stop my escape? Fool! You shall serve alongside the one who calls himself Stibbins.
Or maybe I won't.
Stibbo, here. Oh, wait for Stibbo.
Okay. Looks like there's a place to put Stibbo.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Okay. And okay.
Stibbo, wait.
No, Stibbo, come this way.
Stibbo, stay close.
Right here. Thank you. Right there. Stop.
Stibbo, no follow.
So you put there, and I need to find a plant to suck him up, it looks like. Oh, I need a second Stibbo. Gate open. Maybe I just need the one. Maybe it's just an either or.
Stibbo, I'm coming.
Yeah, alright, Stibbo. Yeah, I think it's just an either or.
Right! Keep the fight on our terms.
Cool. Southern vestry open. Nope. Oh, okay. I needed to do something here. Okay.
Stibbo's still here.
Oh, good. Close enough. Okay. Ow. Okay, got 3 fires there.
Whatever you did in the south wing didn't unlock the main doors. But it did open the door to the north wing. I suppose I'll have to send you and the duplicates there next.
Oh, delightful. Send me there, huh? Okay, so next up we have another area. Which way? Ow! Was I supposed to tell somebody to come with me, or were they gonna just join me automatically?
Whatever you... Sorcerer Rectavius? Yes, that's the name mentioned in the carvings. Actually, the entire tale is quite fascinating, if I'm understanding it correctly. The ancient Gel language is nearly impossible. Only a rough translation, mind you. To cheat death, the sorcerer transferred his mind into... Well, the literal translation is death mud. What we who know such things call a voroplasm. Not how I would choose to spend eternity, but I detest goo. Unclear. When all else fails, I err. Enter the now accessible north wing and look for more floor plates. One of them must open the main doors. And take the remaining duplicates with you. Goodness knows Stibbins excels at stuff. Such as... We know...
Alright, alright. So, remaining duplicates. We're gonna get 2 or 3. We don't have to tell them, they'll just show up.
Oh, wait for Stibbo.
2 Stibbo. Okay. So let's go first to... Open? Nope, can't open yet. So there's a thing up there. Okay, how do I get up there? Okay. Does this lead me up there? Okay.
Stibbo, I'm waiting.
Good. Do I need to leave him there? Nope. Okay. You stay there.
Stibbo, stay here.
But then come across.
Stibbo, follow.
Come on over.
Stibbo, wait.
Okay. Now we can open this gate. Then I keep going. Oh, I can reclaim a Stibbo.
Here
There.
comes Stibbo.
Still you persist, and you use my own puppets against me. Such audacity will not go unpunished.
Yeah, well. I must gather my party. Shoot, I need my other Stibbo. What am I missing? Oh, here we go. Nice that they gave me that
Stibbo,
warning.
I'm coming.
Yeah, this quest is a little bit different, a little
Wait for
bit of a
Stibbo.
puzzle. Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing? Stop it right now, and perhaps I'll let you live.
Stibbo, stay close.
Okay. Second puzzle room. Stibbo, one of you stay here.
Stibbo, no follow.
Unlock a chest.
No water. Stibbo, stand here.
Stibbo, come on. Alright, you don't have to go in the water.
Here comes Stibbo.
Sure, you go. You go here.
Stibbo, stay here.
No, inside the circle, if you would.
Stibbo, stay close.
There.
Stibbo, stand here.
Okay. One. And go get the other one.
Wait for Stibbo.
Wait. There's the other one. There's one. Go around. Reclaim the other one.
Stibbo, I'm coming.
Great. Here we go. Blue fire. Okay. One.
Stibbo, wait.
So I think I needed him to... Come on, right here. Right there.
Stibbo, no follow.
Okay. So I need my second one. How do I get my second one? Well, once those are lit, I don't... You can come with me, right?
Here comes Stibbo.
Okay. Right there.
Stibbo, I'm waiting.
That did it. Great. Return to the first hall. Here we go. This stream's going on a little longer than I expected, so I'm gonna just try and clear this one up as quickly as I can, and then be on our way.
Ah, there you are. We need to talk.
Really?
Whatever you and the duplicates did, it worked. The main doors according to my very rough translation, we can't simply repair the seal and lock away the sorcerer again. I only see one option. We're going to need to slay the sorcerer, or destroy the blob of goo he occupies. And I'd like to... It's ingenious. As a ball of slime, the sorcerer can't break the seal or free himself. The Argonians made sure you needed hands for that. So he grabbed Stibbons and used him as a model for his mindless servants. Instant hands, as it were. We need to get Stibbons away from Rectavius and cut off the source of the duplicates. Then we need to destroy the voroplasm that contains the sorcerer's essence. That should break the curse. I expect we'll find them both beyond the main doors.
Got it. So just beat up the voroplasm.
How
easy
revolting.
enough.
We must be getting closer to the sorcerer's lair.
That's a giant's club.
So much muck. Stibbons' first task upon rescue will be a deep scrub
Stibbo,
of my
make
boots.
hurt now.
Okay, getting tired of this place. Let's
You can make it.
keep going.
Keep moving.
Off with you, Swit!
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank Beck.
This is it. The sorcerer should be trapped beyond that door.
Okay, in we go.
Meated bones is mine. I shall be free.
There's Stibbons. Inside that thing. The sorcerer's shield. We need to destroy it.
Oh, there we go. That looks more like a boss. Oh, Yuri, what happened? I really need to pay attention to Yuri's health. I wonder if there's a way I can move that health bar so that it's like directly over mine. Ooh. Ow, ow. So...
That weakened the shield! Keep at it! The shield is down! Get Stibbons out of there while I keep the voroplasm in place.
Right.
No! It cannot end like this!
Well,
Stibbons,
there it goes.
Tell me you're unharmed. Not here. Let's return to the first hall.
As you say, milady. My lady, I must apologize. I seem to have mucked everything up again.
Yes, but I've grown accustomed to your antics. Besides, I had a very capable assistant.
All right.
Well, that was an unusual adventure. Puts things in perspective. After all, I would say so. Of course, it will take time before the sorcerer's magic fully dissipates. And I'm no expert on voroplasms. I suppose he could pull...
Well done, Lady Laurent. I sense the curse has been broken. Even now, I feel the last vestiges of the sorcerer slipping away. Except for what remains in the shiny-headed one, of course.
What? That's ridiculous. I'm fine. My lady safely extracted me from the blob of sorcerer.
The sorcerer's goo lingers, like nose slime on a hatchling's claw.
Oh, goo! Shoo-shoo!
Stibbons,
Well.
I won't tolerate muck in my manor house.
Well, okay. Quest is over, and I got a new pair of epaulets. They are part of the Bog Raiders set, but they are still light armor, so that is helpful. That's my second Bog Raiders item. So, should be... That's a nice addition. Meanwhile, there. That quest is done. We are making a lot of progress. Just got that eastern and northeastern section to go. Got another dungeon to try out that may or may not be as doable as this one here. But we'll give it a try at least at some point. And yeah, there we go. Of course, we got the main quest waiting for us back here at the there we go, Deadly Secret waiting for us in Leawind Castle. We'll get back to that pretty quick, but a little bit more exploring to go before we do that. I at least want to get to that dead drop before I finish up with the exploring. So, anyway, I thank you so much. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. And if you wanted to know when the next time is that I go online, go streaming, do try following me. That would be very much appreciated. And also stay tuned. I may be putting together a new stream that's a little off the beaten path, still Elder Scrolls related, but yeah, we'll play around with that a little bit more and see how that does. Anyway, yes, thank you for watching. If you pop in the next time, make sure to drop in the chat and say something. Yeah, that's it. Take care.